I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to turn AI cover songs like this into actual money.
Keep her in check. She was a bad, bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're right. Needless to say, I'm keeping her in check. She was all bad, bad, nevertheless.
AI cover songs are basically when you take the lyrics from a famous song, give them to an AI music generator like Suno, and ask it to recreate that song in a completely different genre or style. And the crazy part is people are actually making money from these by posting them on YouTube. Because the workflow is so simple, you can upload a ton of these every week. So today, not only am I going to show you how to generate the song, I'm also going to show you how to create this cinematic looping video for it so your upload actually looks very professional for YouTube. And before I show you guys the channel that I created, I want to show you where I got the inspiration from. So Tech Harla did a post on X showing everyone how much money he made from creating an AI music channel, and he even gave a breakdown of all of the steps. Link for the post will be in the description. So this is his music channel. It's called Radio Mundunga. He's hit over 15k subscribers with 96 videos. The style he's going for is Spanish 60s Motown type of music. At the time he did his post, he said he was making roughly 700 euros a month, but I think it's more than doubled since then. Now you're probably thinking, how is YouTube allowing this? Well, he explains that he's sharing the revenue with the original creator. So that tells us that the creator and YouTube is okay with this type of channel and won't be taking it down. Now there's two things he mentions to focus on when creating a channel like this. One is to do a really good thumbnail, which I'm going to show you how to do with AI. And the second is to post a video every day. But don't get thrown off by the posting every day part, because what you can do is actually create more than 10 of these type of videos in a day and schedule them to be uploaded daily. Let me show you what I mean. So this is the channel that I've created. I've called it AI Metal Station because I like metal music. I've only uploaded 4 videos so far and I've been able to obtain 2 subscribers. Now, when we click into my videos, you'll see the rest of the videos that are scheduled to be uploaded. Now, like I said before, not only are these videos very easy to create, you can also generate quite a number of these videos for a small amount of money. Let me show you how. So I do everything in ChatGPT because it streamlines my process. At this stage in the conversation, I've asked it for another artist that we can do, and it suggests The Weeknd, and it's given me a list of all of his top songs. So I've gone to Google to obtain the lyrics for the Blinding Lights song. Then I head to Suno AI, and this is where we'll be generating the actual song. I'm paying $15 a month for the Pro plan, and that lets me generate up to 500 songs. So you want to click Create, and then you want to switch to Custom, and then you want to paste the lyrics into this section. For this style, I've entered electronic metalcore, which is sort of like a Linkin Park kind of vibe. Before you click create, you want to click here where it says advanced and you want to select the gender. I'm going for male, but that doesn't mean you have to select male. All right, let's click create and let's see what we get. Okay, you can see there it says lyrics contain copyright material. I'm actually glad that this has happened so that I can show you and explain. Essentially, there are some songs when you enter the lyrics into Suno, it just doesn't let you generate it. But that's okay. There's like a million other songs and artists that you can select from. All right, I just tried 3 other songs and I'm still getting the same message. So that tells me that you cannot do this for any Weeknd song. All right, I tried a few different artists. Some of them didn't work. I even tried Justin Timberlake. He didn't work either. But I've just tried Bruno Mars, and I've selected his song Grenade, which is his biggest song, and that's actually worked. So let's listen to both of them. Let's see which one's the best out of both. Okay. All right. Okay. It's a tricky song. Let's just see if the second one sounds any better. It's all right. Look, I'll be honest. I don't like both of those songs. I'm going to try Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. That one's actually a little bit bigger. Let's see if that sounds a bit better. This one's not bad. Alright, that one wasn't bad. I'm just going to listen to the other one. Alright, the second one's crap. Look, the first one's actually pretty good. So we have our song, but before we click download, I'm going to show you guys the next step, which is generating the thumbnail, and we're going to generate the video. So because I've already pre-trained ChatGPT, it's now given me a prompt that I can use to generate an image for the actual thumbnail to this video. I'm going to be using Google Nano Banana to generate the image, and I'll be doing this inside of Higgsfield. Link to get there will be in the description, guys. If you select the $29 a month plan, you'll get the unlimited image generations and access to other free stuff. So you want to click on image, and then we want to head down here and we want to click Nano Banana, and we want to make sure we select unlimited. So all you have to do now is just paste the prompt, and what we're going to do, I'm going to generate it 4 times. I'm going to leave a prompt template in the description if you guys want to use my prompt for the thumbnail. All right, so now we have 4 images to choose from. Let's go through all of them. Okay, yep, so just want to make sure, yeah, the text is a bit weird on the right. Okay. This one's probably the best one so far. Yep, no typos. Yeah, this one, his face is kind of meh. Yeah, this one's okay as well. Look, I'm just going to go with this one. The next prompt ChatGPT is going to give me will be for the actual video. So I've generated 4 images of Bruno, and what he's doing, he's smoking a cigarette. I'm going to go with this photo, and what I'm going to do now is show you guys how to turn this image into a repeatable cinematic loop. So we're going to head to Luma Dream Machine. Link to get here will also be in the description. I'm on the light plan, which costs $9.99, and that gives me 3,200 credits. So if we click on my most recent board, you'll see the other generations that I've done. The first one here is of Post Malone. You're going to see him. He's going to take a drag of the smoke, and then he's going to blow it out, and you should be able to see the loop right there. Boom. So you can't even tell. Yep, here's Juice WRLD for one of my other songs that I did for him, cool little loop. And here's one for Justin Bieber as well. All right, so to create one, we're going to click keyframe, and then we're going to select start frame, and then we're going to select the actual image that we just generated. We're going to enter this prompt. He smokes the cigarette and blows out the smoke. And then we're going to click this here where it says loop. Now, if you're selecting the Ray 3 model, it's going to cost you 330 credits. But you can save on credits if you want to select the Ray 2 model. I'm going to stick with Ray 3. Let's click generate and see what it looks like. All right, here's how it came out. Okay, cool. Takes a drag of the smoke. All right, cool. All right, yeah, look, it wasn't like amazing at the end, but still, it's still good enough. It's really good. All we have to do now is download this video and put everything together in a video editing software. Let me show you what to do. First thing I'm going to do is go back to the song and click get stems. And I'm going to see, and then when you see here vocals plus instrumental, I'm going to click extract. What this is doing is extracting the vocals from the instruments. All right, so once that's done, we want to click here where it says download. Head to Premiere Pro and add that to your timeline. Now let's click create captions from transcript. And what we want to do is drag this down to about 20. All right, single line, and click transcribe and create captions. All right, so you'll see now when I hover over it, you can see all of the subtitles at the bottom. We're going to change that in just a moment. Let's head back to Suno and actually download the song. Let's add that to the timeline, remove the original vocal track, and replace it with the actual song. You don't have to do all of that. I just do that because the captions come out more accurate. All right, now let's grab our video and paste that to the timeline. Let's increase the size. There we go. All right, now we want to highlight it. What we're going to do is we're going to press Control C, and then we're just going to keep spamming Control V, which is paste. Let's highlight them again. There we go. All right, there we go. So now we can see the video is looping, and you can see the captions at the bottom. Let's highlight all of the captions, and let's place them in the middle. And what I want to do also, let's do it. There we go. Let's increase the size. I'm going to play the song just for a second, just so you see.
Make the stars look like they're not shining in her hair.
All right, so now all we have to do now is just export the video. All right, let's drag the video that we just created onto it and start uploading it. All right, ChatGPT is going to give me the title and the description. They're also going to give me the tag. So we're just literally going to copy this, paste it here, We're going to go back and I go from here. And what I do, these description and titles, I keep them the same for each video. All right, let's click upload file for the thumbnail and let's select the thumbnail that we created. Go back, grab the tags, head back over. Yep, select no for this. For altered content, I actually say yes. It doesn't hurt it. Deselect all of that. All right, and let's paste it. When you scroll down here for category, make sure you select music. All right, make sure to add an end screen as well. I always select this one here, drag that to the right, just to the end, so it plays another song for them. When you get to this part, it says schedule. So if we go back, the latest song that I'll be uploading is on the 23rd. So when we go here, what we're going to do now is we're going to do it on the 24th. I've got it set to midnight at Sydney time. All right, and that's pretty much it. You just click schedule. You don't even have to wait for it. So you can see now it's uploading, but now it's scheduled to be posted on the 24th, which is the following day. And that's pretty much it. Look, by the time that you're watching this, I expect there to be more than 2 subs, but go check out the page if you want to have a look. Anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.